Hey, Judd here, student ministries guy from Central Baptist Church. If you're just tuning into this video, I'm just walking through some of the stuff of Central Student Ministries. If you've been watching these sequentially, then I'm sorry that you're getting sick and tired of me saying this. But basically, I'm just trying to talk about some of the structure pieces of what will make up Central Student Ministries this year. I've got this document thing that I've made that you can read through, and hopefully maybe you already have read through and have kind of got some ideas of what this is going to look like. But if not, I'm trying to dig into that right now. So I've already talked about Friday nights and Wednesday nights in some different videos, so if you haven't watched those yet, please do that. But right now I want to talk about some other smaller pieces, but that I feel like are really, really important. So one of the other pieces of the stuff that we're going to be doing together will happen on a weekly basis, and that's what we're I think we're calling it just Sundays together, Sunday morning hang time, that sort of stuff. Central Baptist Church, I feel like we're really, really blessed to be a part of Central Baptist Church, and on Sunday morning, just there's great things happening here. Our worship ministry is fantastic, and just, yeah, we're very blessed by the worship leaders at Central Baptist. Our lead pastor, Jeremy, his style of preaching, I think is great, and especially for junior and senior high students, I feel like he's very accessible. The way that he preaches, just telling lots of stories and just lots of, the way his personality comes through, I feel like his preaching is very accessible for young people, much more so than when just typically when you think of a preaching time, Jeremy's really accessible, is what I want to say. So between the worship ministries and the preaching and just lots of people being in the same place, just for a long time, I felt like it'd be really cool to sort of involve Sunday mornings into what we do in Central Student Ministries. And so we have, for the most of our students are there on Sundays, and we kind of rub elbows together, we see each other, that sort of stuff. But just trying to think if there's maybe a small structural piece that we could do together that would help just really incorporate Sunday morning into what we're always trying to do. So what we're going to do is we're having the Sunday morning minute, I guess, in between the services at Central Baptist Church. There's two services, 9:15 and 11:15, and so between the services, probably at like 10:45, we'll have the youth room open for snacks and hanging out and that sort of stuff. And it'll be open, we'll have games, snacks, good times. But then for about 10 minutes there, we want to just have it where if you're there, great. But if you haven't arrived yet, I'm sorry you missed it. You'll have to come next week because we don't want to have interruption in that really small period. And so for about 10 minutes, we just want to come together. Somebody will probably read the passage that is being preached on that morning, and just kind of lead a really short kind of minute in the Word. Just spend some time praying together, spend some time just actually trying to feel like we're doing something together. And then for those who go to the later service, going to church together. For those who serve in the later service, going to serve together, that sort of stuff. So Sunday mornings, trying to have that sort of be something that we do together. So I feel like just that little structural piece of having snack together, and then having that 10-12 minute period of, hey, we're together, we're all on the same page, now let's walk together. I think that'll be really beneficial. So that's Sunday mornings. Another piece that is kind of a smaller piece to the calendar, only smaller in that it's not happening all the time. It's not a weekly thing. We're hoping to do maybe a couple of times a year a family worship night. In past years, we've had an event called Wash Basin that happened on Friday nights, and where it was a worship ministry, we worship together. And with us moving to a house nights model, that's not going to exist anymore. Hopefully we can still be creative in how we worship together in the house nights. But in terms of having a worship team and a corporate worship time, we aren't doing that on Friday nights at all anymore. So just thinking, again, Sunday mornings are quality for that at Central Baptist, but maybe just trying to see if a few times in the year we could do like a family worship thing together where we all come together and have different expressions of worship and just dig in together. So, so Sunday mornings and some evening worship things throughout the year. Those are some other pieces of the calendar that I'm really excited about.